I mean, like pregnancies, there can be some kind of crazy dreams happening throughout the various. Has your wife had any interesting dreams that you know of?
I don't remember her telling me much of it. She usually says to me, I'm in and out of sleep. I can't even get to sleep. She's having a hard time sleeping. So
that is difficult.
Yeah.
Well, here to talk about those dreams, it is our expert and what they mean. It's Lauri Loewenberg, the dream expert. Welcome, Lauri.
Thanks so much for having me back.
Yes. So Pierre's wife, like we said, she's like 38 weeks pregnant at this point, but I hear there are different themes that can happen throughout the various trimesters of pregnancy, right?
Yes. Now, his wife isn't sleeping well, so she's not getting these dreams as much as she ought to. But when we're pregnant, we do dream more. And our dreams change with each trimester of pregnancy. So in the first trimester, it is common to dream of fish, tadpoles, little sea-dwelling creatures, because that represents the state of the embryo at the time, a little tiny thing floating around in water.
Okay.
That makes sense.
In the first trimester, you'll also find yourself dreaming of your own mother a lot, or a mother figure, like maybe a mother on TV. And that's because you're becoming a mother.
That makes
and
sense.
Hopefully the mother in your dream is helpful, because that's a good indication that your pregnancy is going well and your state of mind is going well at this time. Another common dream during the first trimester is dreaming of pools or tubs, vessels holding water. And again, that is reflective of the uterus filled with the amniotic fluid.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
all those make sense. Yeah. Also, I'm sure lots of people like want their mother to come to them in dreams. Now, my mom, she's been a blessing throughout my daughter's life, and she was a wonderful mother. But some people, you said, like if their mother, maybe they weren't as close, is that a bad thing if they're coming to them? Or it's just representative in general of becoming a mother?
Yeah, usually when you dream of your mother, especially during pregnancy, it will just represent motherhood in general.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, so all these are very normal. Don't panic or like be like, what does this mean? It's just like, that's just how you've explained this before. It's like your conscience working its way through things.
Yeah, our dreams it's the other side of our mind working through our issues, helping us understand what's going on in our life, the people around us, our relationships. And when you can get a better understanding from your dreams, you can make better decisions about your life.
Lauri, you mentioned the dreams in the first trimester. What about the second trimester? Anything different there?
Yes. So again, your dream themes are going to shift as you get bigger. And so it's common in the second trimester to dream of giving birth to a baby that's talking or has a full set of teeth.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, Lauri, I've heard that because people are freaking out. Like, why does my baby have a full set of teeth? That's so creepy.
Yeah, it can freak you out, but remember, dreams are symbolic. Don't look at it literally because you will freak yourself out. So teeth in dreams almost always represent communication because they're part of the mouth. And so if you dream your baby has a full set of teeth or it comes out of the womb talking, that's reflective of your impatience that's beginning.
Okay.
I want to meet this baby. I want to communicate with this baby. Now, another common dream during the second trimester, of course, these can happen at any point during the pregnancy, but this is what's most common. In the second trimester, you may also dream of having a see-through belly.
Oh,
weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
See, I'd wake up and be like, oh no, what, like this is bad news. What does this mean?
And so this usually happens after you've had your sonogram.
Okay.
And also, it's another indication of impatience. You want to see that baby already. Who's it gonna look like?
It's so true. You do. I remember being very much like that. Like, all right, I want to meet this baby. And then now, like Pierre's wife is in the third trimester, and then you hit a whole new shift of like possible dream themes.
Yes. Okay. So in the third trimester, you may start dreaming of very large creatures like elephants, cows, maybe even driving a huge truck, and that's reflective of how you're feeling about your enormous body. But another one that's really common and scares the mother, but don't let it scare you. It is common to dream of death when you're pregnant. Now remember, dreams are symbolic. So death isn't about the end of your life or the end of the baby's life. It's about the end of life as you now know it. So the death dream during pregnancy is really symbolic of the end of certain things in your life, ending or changing. First and foremost, it's the end of who you used to be, because now you're taking on a new identity as mother. And it's the end of the life that you used to know, because once you become a mother, everything changes.
That is correct, Lauri. That is absolutely true. And I'm glad you brought that one up, because that one is probably the one that would stick out the most and stress people out. But thank you. We've got much more with Lauri, including your dream questions. And we'll get to those next with Lauri. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Lauri, the dream expert, is our guest today. And this is really cool. I didn't know this, but Lauri actually created a dream app, and it's the only app out there actually created by a professional dream analyst. So Lauri, how does the app work?
Okay, so I trained the brain to think like me and use my methods. So it's like the next best thing is having me interpret your dream for you. So you put in your dream, it'll ask you questions. It starts a conversation. There's also a day journal in it. At night, you want to fill it. It's just 5 questions that ask you, what was on your mind today, what email, text, or conversations did you have today? Questions like that, which it will pull from in the morning when it interprets your dream. It makes it far more accurate. Then you get a nice piece of dream wisdom. It takes the wisdom that it finds in your dream and gives it to you. And then after that, you get an image of yourself in your dream. Or you can change it to where you can have the image as your point of view, like what it looked like through your eyes.
Oh, now Lauri, did you draw these images? Because fun fact, I don't think anyone on our show knows, but Lauri is like an amazing artist as well.
I didn't know.
Yes, I'm also a pinup artist.
Wow.
You as a pinup.com. But no, I didn't. I did not make the art. It's an AI system that creates. It looks like a photograph. It's photographic.
Oh, that's super cool.
It's like a snapshot of your dream.
Okay, well, I love that. I got to check the app out, because people who sit around all the time like wondering what their dreams mean, and now they can just go straight to your app. Sure. So we did post on the Jason Show Facebook page asking for your strange or reoccurring dreams, and we, of course, received so many comments. We're going to dive into our first one. This one's from Mary. Mary says, Tom Cruise used to show up in my dreams for no reason. He'd just be there. It got to a point where it stressed me out because I thought I would have to pay a SAG-AFTRA fee. I'm not even a fan. Why? What was this about?
Okay, well, I dreamed about Tom Cruise night before last.
Oh, okay.
So he's infiltrating all our dreams. Now, dreams are symbolic, like I've mentioned many, many times. So it's not necessarily going to be about Tom Cruise. He's going to symbolize some part of the dreamer or some part of the dreamer's life. Sometimes it can be a play on words. His name, Cruise. So perhaps you get that dream when things are cruising along. But another way to figure out the celebrity in your dream is to ask yourself, what comes to mind? Where does your mind go when you think of the celebrity? You're using Tom Cruise, is it a movie? So maybe Top Gun, Risky Business. Maybe you're dealing something that's kind of risky. So you want to follow the thread that way to figure out what the celebrity in your dream really means.
I think we know who Jason is dreaming of on his 2-week cruise to the Bahamas.
Tom Cruise, yeah, that's for the cruising,
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go, that's how it works.
See, there we go.
Perfectly.
Colleen is next. She says, I had a dream there were a ton of small snakes in my apartment. I walked by one doorway, looked in, and they were slithering all over the floor. Another night, I dreamed a rattlesnake wrapped itself around my neck twice.
Jeez.
I hate snakes, and I've been dreaming about them since I was little. I would imagine, Lauri, not a lot of people are big fans of snakes. This has got to be a startling type dream.
Yes, snakes in dreams are actually pretty common, and they most often are going to represent either a situation or a person in your life that is toxic, poisonous. Someone or something that's causing you to feel threatened. Now, the interesting thing about this dream is that the snake, one of the snakes wrapped around her neck twice. So the neck, the throat area is going to represent your voice. So maybe there's someone in her life that's causing her to feel like she can't speak up. And so this dream is letting her know, you know, this person or this situation is not good for you. Find your voice. Speak up about it.
This is fascinating stuff.
But it also makes me feel so bad that she's had these reoccurring since she was little. So it's like a common theme in her life, unfortunately. I hate that for her.
Well, these dreams can be good for her because they alert her to something she needs to pay attention to.
Yeah. All right,
you know, whenever you get this dream, who in your life is the snake?
Good way to put it. Good way to think about it.
Next up is Teresa. I keep dreaming I'm in a field of artichokes. They are giant artichokes, and I keep picking and picking, but they don't go away.
I keep picking and picking, but they don't go away. That's probably part of the analysis right there.
Interesting.
So what is it in your life that you keep attempting to handle, but it won't go away? Is it a person? Is it a behavior of your own? Is it a situation? Now, also, another clue is the artichoke. Again, dreams use wordplay. So it may have to do with choke, the word choke, which is often about your voice being choked out. So again, we may have another situation where this dreamer doesn't feel like she has the ability to speak up about something. But it won't go away till you talk about it.
Yeah.
If you have a dream about artichokes and snakes in the same dream, boy, you're something's trying to tell you something.
You need to get Lauri's app is what you need to do
100%. That's exactly
if
what
you
you need to
keep
do.
having these dreams to get some answers. Lauri, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lauri.
You can learn
My
more about
pleasure.
her dream app at our website, Dream Chat with Lauri. That's LAURI.com. And we'll be right back.
So fascinating.
She says it's based on what happened that day.
Yes. Yeah.